Hi, my YouTube subscribers. This is Lisa, and I wanted to take the time because a lot of you have been asking about updates. I wanted to take the time to go over my foot a little bit more. That's the scar left from Cheilectomy, and this is where they put the silicone spacer. Now, I don't have any polish on my toes because I wanted to show you a couple of things too. This actually, I had fractured back in 2010. It's picking up a marble table, and the top of it I didn't know was not attached. Fell, crushed my whole foot. Well, not my whole foot, I'm sorry, my big toe. And I was by myself and I didn't have my cell phone with me. I left it at the office, so I had to drive with my left foot because it split and it was bleeding, puffed up real quick, to doctor's care. It was the closest medical center. And then they ended up taking me to Dr. Cutella, who's out here in Lexington, to attend to this. He had to tear off this nail, put a couple of stitches underneath here, and I should go back and see if I still have that picture of my toe wrapped up. If so, I'll connect it to this video. And I didn't have a toenail, and the doctor had said, let's see if it grows in or not. It's kind of thick, like they say. There's no fungus going on, it's just a discoloration. It took a long time for it to grow out, and from here on up it didn't attach to the skin underneath. It took a long time for that to happen, maybe about 2-3 years. But I took my polish off just so that you can see this is normal. And getting up close, I have a new phone here, so I'm getting used to it. This is the scar. Now, I also wanted to show you the side view of it. This part is still kind of puffy. And recently, I went for a cortisone shot, which the doctor, you could probably see that little prick right there still, went directly into this joint that has the silicone spacer. And in the office procedure real quick, and shot some cortisone in there. A couple of days later, I started to feel that shooting pain subside. It would be kind of radiating kind of right in through here, but then it would send a shooting pain and it would end right here. And it would go away, but it was on and off. So that has helped, and it's been about, I think, 4 or 5 weeks now. I notice it's starting to dissipate, so I'm starting to feel a little bit more discomfort here. I can bend my toe and do all kinds of things with it, no problem. But I'm going to put my other foot right here, and you can compare the thickness, and it'll be 2 years this August 2020 that I had this surgery done. So here's my other foot. I don't know if you can tell, the thickness between that one being a little bit more thicker. You see that? I think that's gonna remain that way. I don't know. That was one of the reasons why the doctor wanted to put some cortisone in there to help maybe bring down the inflammation. And we'll see how that goes. I hope that it doesn't end up being something that I'm going to have to do every quarter by getting a shot in here to alleviate the shooting pains. Doctor says it could be scar tissue, still healing tendons in there. We'll have to wait and see, and I'll, update you guys on this as well. But other than that, put some vitamin E. I haven't done it in a while. I just put regular lotion on here, but that's the close-up of how the scar looks. And sorry, just giving myself a pedicure. I don't go and get pedicures done anymore because my other toe got a fungus that is healing right now from doing that, so I'm doing it myself. I'll have pretty toes again the next time I show you. The other thing I noticed too is that I have more of a ridge here since surgery. See that? Kind of sticks out more. Now my bone spur was right on top here. It was about 1/2 inch, and my foot did swell and I didn't know what was going on with it, and then my tennis shoes started to bother me, and that's why I went in, and I thought it had to do with me crushing this big toe back in 2010. And he says sometimes when you have an injury close by, bone spurs can start popping up like that. And we'll see. Now, I hope it doesn't come back. I hope it bone spur's not growing out that way, and maybe that's why I'm getting the pain. I don't know. But when I go back in a couple weeks and I ask him about all that, and I'll get back to you guys on it. They always say after surgery, things are never the same. Isn't that the truth? There's still certain shoes that are a little bit form-fitting, you know, a little bit of heels that I cannot wear because right in through here it kind of presses in. I can press it, it doesn't hurt, but it's just a little bit tighter. So sometimes in some shoes, what I have to do now is buy a little bit bigger on this side to compensate for this wideness here. And I wish I could buy one size for this foot, one size for the other foot, but they won't let you do that. So that's, we'll see, you know, as time goes on and you age and all that, we'll see what happens. But that's the update now, because some of you have been asking for it. And here's a close-up of my foot. And after I see the doctor again, I'll do another one and let you know.